So what's your next move? I'm going to ask you again, what's your next move? Now, this is the time in professional careers, right, where you see people moving around, you see people making moves, you see people getting promoted, you see people leaving jobs, you see people doing all these different things. But I want to know, what's your next move? Now, it may be professionally, but it may be personally. If we're not thinking about what our next move is, then that means we're going to stay stagnant. And if we're staying stagnant, we're going to get left behind. And I'm not talking about this rat race that we're always thinking about, or catching up with the Joneses or the Parkers or the Petersons or whoever it is that you aspire, to think about. But I'm talking about understanding what your next move is, because if you're not moving, if you're just staying in the same spot, then you're going to get left behind, and you're going to be wondering, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing, right? I really believe that we find our purpose, we find our passion in doing the things that we love, but also doing the things that we are called to do. And if you are in a position where you're just sitting there, you're not even thinking about what's the next move, then that means that you're not moving in your purpose and you're not moving in your passion, which means you're staying stagnant and you're gonna get left behind. And I don't want you to get left behind. So I'm gonna ask you the question again. What is your next move? I mean, what have you been thinking about? What have you been thinking about applying to? What's the idea or the fellowship that you want to join? What's that next job, that next venture, that next project? What's the exercise that you want to do mentally or culturally? What are the goals that you have? What is your next move? Because if you don't understand what your next move is, then again, you're going to stay stagnant, and then we're going to have this same conversation over and over, and you're going to keep feeling the way that you feel. That I don't want that for you because I know you don't want it. So I'm calling you out. Yes, I'm calling you out. I want to know, what is your next move? What's the next move? What is the next move? Yes, I keep repeating myself because I want to make sure that you hear me, but I genuinely want to know, what's your next move?